But first, unemployment in the West has fallen again. That's according to figures out today. It's the fourth month in a row that the jobless tally's come down.
Several surveys of West Country firms report growing signs of confidence. So is the long-hoped-for recovery on its way? Our business correspondent Dave Harvey has been to Yatton to find out.
If you have aluminium windows or doors, they probably started off here, in a quiet North Somerset town, the UK's biggest supplier of aluminium.
They built this factory in 2010, when the rest of the country was cutting back. In fact, in the last 5 years, this place has gone from 50 employees to 250, and they still plan to grow.
We're looking at another 18,000 square metres and additional 200 jobs.
It's a lot of money though, Eddie, a place like this. Are you confident to invest it rather than save it for when the bad times come back?
That's why we're here today. Yes, it is worth spending the money. It is an awful lot of money to ask to invest, but if we don't invest today, in 5 years' time, the rest of the world catches us up.
Their aluminium ends up on building sites, in computers, in cars, almost anywhere in fact. So they're well placed to notice if our economy is really warming up.
I think once we got the winter out of the way and all the bad weather, the economy just suddenly went boom.
The numbers are with him. In a respected survey of 400 West Country firms, all the figures were up. 47% of companies said sales were up. Exports, vital for real recovery, up in 40% of firms. And most of all, hiring. Nearly a third have taken on new staff.
I think the fact that sales and orders, both export and domestic, are much higher than they have been for a long time. Highest I've seen since 2008 makes me think something's happening.
What sort of thing? Is this actually the famous green shoots?
Let's hope so.
When the sun is out and the numbers are strong, the recession seems a distant memory. But wait, what sort of jobs are these? Trade unions are worried. Their research found that most new jobs were very low paid.
They're low skill as well. The TUC's figures that came out earlier this week show that 80% of these new jobs earn less than £8 an hour, which is appalling. It's not that much more than the national minimum wage. It's only £1.75 higher than that.
Any recovery then, fragile at best. But the numbers are going in the right direction. And whoever you talk to, they hope they stay that way. Dave Harvey, BBC Points West in Yatton.